Hi, my name is Keith Hall. I'm a CPA and I work exclusively with small businesses just like yours. And for the next few minutes, I want to talk about sales taxes. A very tough issue. You may very well have the question about, do you need to charge sales taxes? Very hard question, very hard to answer in a video like this because the rules vary so much from state to state, even from city to city. We've got a couple of good rules to help you manage the process. First of all, if you sell tangible personal property, things you can put your hands on, those type of things, almost all of those are going to be subject to your state's sales taxes. One issue you might have, which is a very difficult issue, is the fact that your state only has sales tax on tangible personal property that you sell to customers within your state. Okay, maybe you have an opportunity to sell some of your products via the internet. So maybe you ship nationwide or worldwide for that matter. If you ship product from your state to another state, there's a good chance those transactions are not going to be subject to sales tax in your state. The key issue for most states is whether or not you have a physical presence in that state or a nexus in that state. Relatively easy to think about that. You can probably use your common sense here of whether or not you have a physical presence in another state. You're always going to have a physical presence in your state of residency, of course, but you may have a distribution warehouse. Maybe you sell products on the internet through a big vendor supplier, and they have a distribution warehouse in another state. So for example, let's say you operate out of California, but there's a distribution center in Minnesota. That's where your products actually get shipped from. You now very well might have a physical presence in California and in Minnesota. Even to add another complexity to this, assume you have an inbound call center that you contract with for customer service, and maybe they operate out of Florida. So now there's a reasonable chance you have a physical presence in Florida as well. Now all the products you ship to California residents, Minnesota residents, and Florida residents all are going to be subject to sales taxes in those specific states. So as you can see, this is a relatively complicated issue. The best advice here is particularly to go to the websites of those states, the comptroller, the sales tax authority in those states that you have a physical presence. Make sure you register in those states. Most of those states are going to require monthly or quarterly sales tax reporting. You collect those sales tax from your customer, remit it to the state, and then report all of those on a monthly or quarterly basis. But again, the key issue here is the physical presence you have in a state based on the taxable products or services you provide to your clients, and then maintaining a reporting to each one of those states. Again, quite complicated, certainly something you need to keep up with because those states obviously want their piece of the pie. So hopefully that gives you some resources to go look for. We'll have more information here at Mahalo.com. So keep track of those sales taxes, let your customers grow with you, and then you'll be happy you maintained good records for sales tax. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out the links above and the links below for more detail. Also, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. If there's something else you would like to see, just let us know. Email us at request@mahalo.com.